has come. We will stand together stronger than we've ever done. And like the sun, we will rise at dawn and never stop until we've won. The time has come, we will rise like the sun and we'll never run. And we will fight, fight till we won. We will bite, we will smite all through the night. We'll never sleep, never rest. Put the faith to the test, the self-obsessed, self-confessed, self-professed, divinity, nobility. Your God is a fraud, so stop. We're done with the violence and the fury and the cruelty. I said we're done. We will win the war, we'll win the fight, the end's in sight. All you see in us is barbarian, but all we want is to be equalitarian. And we will rock, we will never stop, standing on the top of the hilltop, and we will mock viciously, capriciously. We're tired of assault and the bigotry. You seem so full of wit and chivalry, but when we knock at your door, you'll break. We're done. We have fire in our veins, and we will break these chains.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Rapid Riders, our long-form campaign on Wednesdays here on Fumble, folks. I am Sam. I am the Dungeon Master for this campaign, and with me are most of our Rapid Riders. Unfortunately, Seb is not able to join us this evening, but I think, well, please give them all the best wishes in the chat. But playing, I will say... playing on today, we have Bree.
Hello. Yes, I'm Bree, and I'm playing Diana. I'm really stressed. I'm sorry.
It's very, very fair.
Yes, I'm playing Diana, the Sun Elf Bard of Eloquence / Divination Wizard. And also, tonight, one time only, maybe another one, I will be Taxes.
That's right.
Hang on, I gotta remember the thing.
It's the Diana
Taxes
show.
Taxes was once one of the only humans of the group, and also was once one of the only rogues of the group, but it's now a rogue / monk of the group.
Way of the Scribes monk.
Way of the Scribes monk. Which is a smart one that we made. Sorry, Seb. Carry on.
Think, Taxes, think.
Well,
tired.
I think I got a message from Seb saying, I'm glad my intro is...
Glad the intro is memorable. Oh, Seb.
It is! I got it almost word for word.
Yeah, the basic point is, Seb always picks stuff for their character, and then gradually we all take bits of it for ourselves.
Yeah. We're like, oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I like that. I'll take that too.
Low-key, the trendsetter of the group.
Will you all stop associating me with you lot? I ain't stolen shit from him. He stole from me.
That's
fair,
very
actually. That is
Shots
true.
fired while they're not on camera.
You can't steal a race, is all I'm saying.
Seb says, wow.
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 Well,
Seb.
Ben, speak on it more as you introduce your character.
Ooh, me. Yes, I'm Ben. I play Zeke Boondiggles, the half-gnome, half-dwarf, half-monk, half-warlock. Half hit points at the moment, and half my way to the grave.
A watery one at that.
One
Watery
from the
one
grave
at
as
that.
always.
Don't show the rest of your necklace.
Well, funnily enough,
Quite thematic.
if I die in the river, it's the same place that all of the people on my necklace died. So...
Join the disparate.
Ashes, dust to dust.
Now that's some intense foreshadowing.
Yeah, buddy.
Well,
Just
Doran, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Doran. I'm playing Halabatiri, everyone's favorite one-eyed human noble to hate. I am a fighter blood hunter. I'm keeping adding more specifics. So I'm no longer everyone's favorite human noble to hate because that's the king, but I'm the favorite one-eyed human noble to hate.
Wait, doesn't he have one eye though?
Does he?
I think he might, yeah.
God damn it!
Wait, are you Osman?
He still has 2 eyes, just one of them doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I guess me too, I guess, then, as well.
Wow.
I also have 2 eyes, but
I think
you
you
Why,
actually
why
Osman.
are you always a liar, Doran? Even you can't get your character straight.
Wow.
Just move on.
Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil, and I am playing Dunstan Dewey Fairfoot. Dewey is a part 2 elf, part halfling. He's a ranger with a bit of rogue thrown in for some scouty flavour because outdoors. Their ranger class is the Swarm Keeper. They have a host of usually burbs to help him in all situations, and he's going to need all the burbs in the world because he has 14 hit points left, and he is not looking good. Oh god. But
Do I have over half now?
yeah.
Dewey saw the ocean for the first time. This is all cracked up.
Dewey
as
got to see
as
the
it meant to
ocean
be?
for the first time shortly
I laughed.
before he will probably sink to the bottom of it for
He
his
saw the
bones to
ocean, and the
rest.
ocean saw Dewey. And it struck first because the party are aboard the Rake, the ship of Captain Blake, the rebel group based around Salaton, and sort of all along the western coast of the Empire.
Ooh.
They have travelled along the river. They have reached the ocean and were sailing onto it only for a few minutes, maybe even just 5 minutes, when they noticed a figure hanging on the horizon in front of the sun of the sunset that was looking directly at them. Dewey, through a spyglass, Dewey and Texas, I believe, saw a figure in vestments of the same colour and aesthetic of the Empire. You determine some kind of spellcaster for the Empire, in which case they would have to be a member of the Penitus Conscriptus. They pulled out a scroll and cast a spell, which formed a portal-looking thing in front of them, for which a large amount of water flooded out, causing a ripple that knocked some of you off your feet and taxes from the crow's nest. But did not seem to do much more than that. Diana then messaged her to say, just ask what she was doing, and she said she was enjoying the show, as the water revealed itself to be actually a ginormous water elemental known as the Leviathan, that started attacking the ship, initially with a catastrophic tidal wave, and knocked everybody very low, so everybody's on no hit points, and we are still in that fight. I am going to stop talking in a moment, but things that are important, because this is a big fight. Things got missed on my end, and I do apologise. One thing is that Captain Blake was not on the initiative. I rolled it, so actually he couldn't have rolled much different than he was now. His bonus action would have been keeping the winds in the sails. His action was to use straight water to freeze the helm that is broken beyond quick repair into place so that the boat keeps steering forwards rather than listing aimlessly. That was their turn. They are now in initiative order, though, on the tracker there. Another thing is that Dagwen, I was like, oh, they can't use bonus actions. First time I played Dagwen, they do. They have their second wind, so they've recovered some hit points there. And Doran, I believe you also had something as well.
Hi, I've never played a healer before, and I'm using the healer's feat, which means I can use healer's kits to heal people, and they didn't read the part of where you add your hit dice total to your healing as well. So Diana gets an extra 11 hit points.
Yes.
I am.
Level 11.
I am at half now, so thank you. That was great.
Quite useful.
I think it's 0.5 away from being at half. So yeah, it's pretty much. There's only a little bit of blood left. I don't know. Anyway. Fuck, I don't know.
We are near the top of the round. We took the first turn, which was the Leviathan, because people wanted to know what was about to happen. The Leviathan did not recharge its tidal wave, instead lashed out at Dewey and Diana, who missed thanks to the intervention of a blood maledict from Halibut, whose turn it now is, as I start our battle music back up. We are back in this fight.
Yes. Okay.
As you define, we are getting back into it. It feels weird starting mid-fight. Any questions, go for it, but the map is as it is.
So my question is, I have to go up the stairs and then...
You do. I will draw sort of green arrows depicting the sort of path. I'm just going to shimmy... no, not that.
No!
That's not it.
No.
I'm going to shimmy you.
A green thing has appeared.
I'll have to shimmy Diana quick.
Excuse me. Get your hand unhand me.
Green. The map is
Unhand me, squire.
That is your path up in that direction.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Diana was there.
Thank you.
You can sort of see the...
Have you been unhanded?
I hope not.
Am I at the top of the stairs now, or do I have to go down?
You started combat next to Diana. You are still on the lower deck, but that is a path up.
Okay.
And Taxis was there. She has climbed the stairs up there. Taxis is on the way up the stairs and engaged this thing, sort of on the steps, climbing up.
Right.
Can I want to see what's happening here.
She's not super high up, if that makes sense. It's only
halfway up, is it? Can I put it?
Yeah, she's
right there.
Yeah, you can put it there. That's fine. So it would have to be roughly 10 foot high, because underneath this is where the captain's quarters are, underneath the steering wheel. Underneath this area here is where we'll have. So it has to be 10 foot to have a ceiling that's not quite 10 foot. But you know what I mean. I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Okay.
Okay, first things first. We must take out the Leviathan before it releases another tidal wave. And no time to hold back now. And he rubs his hand along the engravings of his staff, on his walking cane, and clicks a small button on it. And this part of the walking cane bends upwards to go straight. He twists it and reveals that he has a cane sword that's been hidden in his walking cane. It fell over.
Nice.
Bitch. Extra bitch. Extra bitch.
My apologies for deceiving you all. I hope you understand. And he loops the...
I don't think anyone on the deck cares about that, right?
Describe the blade of the cane.
Just be like, what did he say? I don't know, okay?
Still ringing ears from the concussion that you were.
Just sopping wet and just still this. Rawr.
I will loop the wooden haft of the walking stick in one of his belt loops, so it's acting as a holster, and he draws this quite long rapier-style blade, but instead of made out of metal, it's made out of pure diamond.
That's fucking
It's
disgusting.
a diamond. It's a diamond about fluffy bits long.
Oh,
God.
if you wanted,
Rich
did you?
man. God.
Okay, question time. Did you expect us to like you more or less after this?
Less, because I've been hiding a weapon from everyone.
No.
Oh yes, that's the reason.
That's the. I'm like, oh cool. Oh my, no, I'm out. And Diana jumps off the deck and dies. I'm out.
You made her quit the rebellion. Fair play.
Okay, sorry.
One man contains so much extra.
It's not enough room.
Apparently I'm Apparently I'm basic, though. I'm apparently default, you know?
You are. You are extra compared to a commoner, but you're the most basic bitch noble that you could possibly be, because you are the most extra, which is a basic bitch noble.
I want to see another noble having a diamond sword.
Yes, probably.
Did you steal it from your daddy?
I did.
Then there you go.
It's a cool moment, and I'm with you, Doran. It's a cool moment.
It's a great moment, but it's so fun to wind you
It's
up.
so funny.
You will see.
You'll all see.
Default,
My dad finds
like-
out about this.
Default, like father, like son.
I am not like him. Take that back.
I don't know him.
Come on.
Alright, carry on.
I'm going up the stairs.
This.
Up the stairs I go.
Oh.
So how much was that?
I haven't moved us
2.
over. That would be really useful. Sorry,
Oh,
everybody on the stream.
Everybody the map.
The stream,
Just
I would
noticed.
say
Here's the note.
with the elevation, that's 30 feet up there.
Okay, 30 feet. Boom. I can
You
weaken
can
the
now see
Leviathan.
this thing towering over you, Dewey, behind the railings. Yeah.
Yikes.
I can weaken the Leviathan's defenses for a short time. So give it all you got.
Where did he go?
Just give me a shout when you want me to do so. And as a bonus action, I will summon my brother. Brother! And
Dang it.
coming out of Dewey's shadow,
Oh my god, no.
you see a
As if
hand.
Dewey isn't scared enough right now. Holy shit.
You see a hand go out of his shadow and hit the deck, and pulls himself out of the shadow.
Dewey
Which
just
side-
starts screaming. He's like,
Which side are they going of Dewey?
I assume like the sun is, coming from the Leviathan, or
No,
shadows coming from the Leviathan.
Technically,
so,
the sun is coming from the other side, so it'll be there. If you want it in the shadow of Dewey, it'd be about there.
cool.
you want to embiggenerize that token so people can see?
I will
Big
invigorate.
in the rise. Oh my god.
This comes out of Dewey's shadow, so he is just screaming at this point.
First time that Dewey's seen it, not the first time that Taxis has seen it. I'm just going to make it controllable by all players, just
Oh,
to make
yeah.
it easy there. Lovely.
And as a free action, the shadow moves off the boat, it floats, and readies the sword.
Can it fly?
It can move in any direction, and that includes up.
Okay.
What?
Good lord.
Does it say
Thanks, I
that?
hate it.
At the very least, it's balancing, like holding a rope and like balancing off, balancing
Yeah.
the side there. Okay.
And I'm
I
going
like
to
to
unleash.
think holding
Attack.
the shadow of a rope.
Attack. Go for it. As your shadow.
So, let's go. It's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Attack again. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit either.
God damn it! Alright, I will unleash Incarnation, which, when I use my attack action, I can unleash on more attack.
Okay.
So, attack again. 17. That's 24.
24 will
Oh.
hit. Definitely will.
Awesome. Thank God.
Damn.
Jesus.
No, it doesn't hit. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm out. Silly.
Did that add up everything?
Uh,
Yes. That's 11 points of damage.
11
5
points.
piercing, 6 radiant damage.
I'm assuming the echo benefits from your for magical
Yes, it
weapon.
copies my equipment.
Yes, there we go. Okay. Okay. 11
That is
points
my
of
action.
damage action.
Bonus action as well.
Bonus is used. In which case we come to Zeke with their familiar scar.
sick. Scar is gonna move his full movement
You move in?
to continue attempting to annoy the Leviathan. Yeah.
doing your job of pestering it, certainly getting some of its attention. It does not seem hard to anger this beast.
Yeah. And gonna swing the ballista and try and fire it at it.
Go for it. You have advantage because your familiar is helping you. You have a +6 to hit. Have at it.
You want to know the bad roll or the worst roll?
But it's saying once, like an audio, not audio, stereo.
So the bad roll was a 3.
So you
The
got what?
worst roll was a 2.
Oh.
So I can't even fumble rule it.
That heartbreaking. So a 9. Yeah, you have never fired a ballista before. The power behind this thing just goes rocketing with more force than you're expecting. Fires off course during the course, like the arc of when it's firing is enough to knock it off balance, and it goes. You know better for next time, but yeah, that's not.
Sure, I do.
Thematically, it's unlikely those rolls will be quite as bad. Unlikely.
Unlikely.
I mean, come on.
It is us.
It's unlikely. That is your action.
I don't have a bonus action. The only bonus action I'd have is if I had a bow, and I still don't have one. And I can't stun and strike it because it's too goddamn far away from me.
Okay.
Can't you summon
I
your
am
chains?
useless right now.
Can you summon your chains?
No. I have to be able to see the place that I'm putting it on. I can't see the ground.
You can see the boat.
No, I can see the water. That the chains being on the boat is not going to help. They have 5 feet of range.
Fair enough. It is Dewey's turn.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I had a plan. Are we sticking to it, or are we changing my plan?
I don't know. You do
I
what
know
you
what
do.
your plan is.
You
No
just
plan,
you
you
just
go
tell
for
me
it.
to do a different thing. So I'm like,
Do the
your
thing.
plan.
I don't know. You do the.
You do you, bro.
Also, you'll get disadvantage. Because you are in melee with it. So
yes. Yeah.
you'll do that
yeah, no,
to start with.
my plan. Do you remember my plan? The thing that I
no.
said I was
Yes.
going to do
Yep.
all day.
Yep.
Yes.
I do.
Right. I am fucking screaming. I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna 5, 10, 15 because disengage is for the rest of the turn. 20. I'm not quite sure where the edge of that is, but I have climbing speed is the same as my walking speed. So the idea is to just get up and down to the bottom
no
of that.
roll necessary. It's less like 10 foot or less. So just even if you hooked yourself over the edge and went, it would not slow you down. You're a ranger.
If I can get through the door into the captain's cabin within movement, then maybe. My plan is to use my action to get the vial that I got a long time ago when we killed wyverns, and to apply it to as many arrows as I can. I believe it was said to be 3. I'm not sure.
Stick by that for now. I'm fine by that.
And
Is it an action or bonus action to put it on there though?
it'd have to be an action, otherwise I would take a free opportunity attack from one of the blue blob things and the Leviathan itself. So I would hope it would be an action to do that. And
Well, I can find online.
I still think you could just hit it. That's fine.
Them is the breaks because we need to do damage, but we need to do damage because this thing has
I'm giving you a natural
4 gazillion hit points. I'm scared. All right. I just got hit by a tidal wave, a giant acid water monster, and my own shadow just rose out of the ground to attack it.
You
Dewey's
still have a
not having
shadow.
a good time.
To clarify what is going on for myself and stream, you have ducked inside the captain's cabin. You've pulled out, I believe, a wyvern's poison.
Yes.
And you're coating 3 arrows in wyvern's poison
Yes.
as an action.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
You know you will have cover in here if another tidal wave hits. As long as the boat stays intact, I should say. Garrick acts next. Garrick sees everything going on. Fuck, what's Garrick gonna do? They really can't see the forecastle very well.
Move into
I also don't want to die.
Move into the middle of the ship a little bit more.
Yeah. They are going to. Who makes attack rolls? Dewey makes attack rolls. You make attack rolls sometimes. I think what they're going to do is they are going to shout out to Zeke and say, I believe in you! You got this! And he's going to give you the bonus action help, so you have advantage, and you add a d6 as well, because they are an expert sidekick. And then with their action, because they came from being Arcane Trickster to being a sidekick, they are going to go towards middle, touch you, Diana, on the way, and touch themselves, and they are going to cast invisibility on both you and themselves.
Oh.
So you have a little bit less likely to be hit, they hope.
Okay.
Both go invisible, and then he's going to keep. He's going to use the rest of his movement to get over to here, so people are a bit more spread out. You're invisible, and he is invisible currently, and he has given his advantage plus d6 to Zeke for making attack rolls to hit this thing. You are invisible.
Okay.
The water creatures are going to act, and they are going to do the thing they are here to do, which is to fuck up this ship.
Dance? To dance? To...
The one next to Taxis has taken a significant chunk of damage, so is doing less damage itself. It's still got to roll to hit the ship's, or the hull's armor class, I should say. This is the first time I've had real dice, which is a bit weird.
They're not hitting us, they're hitting the ship. Oh, shit.
Wait, what just happened? Oh my god, I'm zoning out. What just happened?
The little elementals are attacking the ship instead of us to try and drown us.
Think the fucker.
There is a little bit of damage that gets through from the second one, not very much, though, as 8 points of damage are done to the hull from them. Ship is on a nice even 200 hit points out of 300, the hull. Also on this turn, the ship moves its distance what it can. With the sails nearly destroyed, it moves less, but I'm not going to move the whole ship. Essentially, I'm going to move the Leviathan relative to you, so it will move 15 foot back this way.
Scar.
Scar is like harassing it in the air, so it's in hovering, so yeah, it's with it as well. That is initiative 17, I believe. Yeah. Taxes' turn.
Ah, shit. Okay, cool.
Blackberry.
Yeah. Cool. So, this little blob then, what is it doing? Is it just like smashing down?
It's like undulating. It's like a little sort of almost like think better thought of like as oozes rather than water elementals, but like lifting themselves up and then with force slamming themselves back down into the ship to do damage to the deck, and are just rather than like water erosion, they're literally because they are just trying to hammer this ship from above while the Leviathan gets it from above.
Like horrible evil flubbers, basically.
Horrible evil flubbers is bang on.
Yeah, I like
is
that.
Perfectly what is going on.
Angry belly flopping.
Angry belly.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Taxes is a monk.
Yeah.
I will hit things.
Hit
With
it.
my fists.
Do it.
Get advantage on
What level monk are?
Studied the martial art of way of the exploding being clever at stuff.
it.
What purpose of magical damage fists? I believe.
Yes, magical fists.
Magical fists. Perfect.
Magical fists. Yeah. So she's just going to punch it.
Cool. Hit it.
It's punching the floor, and she's going to punch it in its
Balance. All things should be.
in the it.
Punch it in the hip.
Yeah, it's just it. Yeah.
Magic
Do
fist.
it. Punch it in the hip.
Cool. So does that? I roll that. I roll that.
You rolls that.
With so I do that. Oh, that's a 10 to hit.
10 is going to miss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Wait. What does the yellow mean? Did I give bardic inspiration?
I cannot remember.
I think I may have done
She's
that.
exhausted.
She's exhausted. That is true, but that's not affecting attack rolls.
Yeah, but is that the yellow thing?
No,
I don't
I
know.
think it's
If
bardic
you-
inspiration. I think
Yeah,
because
so Saricos has confirmed that it's bardic inspiration.
Awesome.
Great.
You may add that to this if you wish.
I can do that. Yes, I'll do that.
Go for it.
Oh god, there's so many tabs. I actually think
Thank
that's
you for
wrong.
taking
I
this
think it's supposed to be a D8.
That's fine. 5 will do it. You hit.
Okay. Cool.
And is that 5 bludgeoning damage on the screen, or do you want to roll that separately?
No, that's fine. 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning.
Uh-huh,
With magical fist, it looks very hurt, but it's not out yet.
And then 2
claws.
attacks, right? So I get another one. I'm gonna hit again.
Yes.
More like kick it. I don't know.
Kick it.
Kick it. So I'm gonna do that. 13.
13 to hit is going to hit.
Woo. Okay.
And with 8 points of damage, Splash it scatters across the deck, becomes inanimate seawater again, and is gone.
Right. Cool. Okay. Bonus action. Many things. Yeah.
Monk Rogue. Many thing bonus action.
Many actions. Cool. I can do insightful. No, I'm doing that. I'm just gonna run. Do I go down, or can I just go across? Can I just go? I'm going there.
Good monk. Leaping over the edge is not much extra movement, so yeah.
And she's gonna try and
Loaded but not aimed yet.
yeah.
Cool.
Do I the other mug? Do I want to do anything with my bonus action?
I would go more for the rogue thing and probably go with hide. Bonus action hide. Because bonus action monk stuff.
Get the other water blob.
Or you can do that if you've got movement to get
Oh
to
wait,
it.
God, there's another one. Sorry, I'll do that. That's dumb. Right.
That's fine. I thought you didn't have any movement left, so
Fair.
Boy, 5 feet of movement.
How do I get up to there's a other section there. How do I get up there?
This is all one section. Like here to here is the quarter deck. Is all one elevation. This is just the mast in the way. So once you're at the top of there, you are easily able as taxes to close
Cool.
that distance and get
So,
up in this one business. And you can
Flurry of
blows.
blows.
Yeah.
because it doesn't have to be on the same target. Cool.
Does
Then
not.
I'll do that. Flurry of blows. I'll spend a key
Key
point.
points spent, 2 extra attacks
To
and
do
unarmed strikes against
that.
this. Very cool.
Yeah. Doing it. Yes. Do you get sneak attack on fists?
No, I don't think that finesse weapon.
finesse weapon, I believe it
Something.
needs to be. Yes.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's only ever been the dagger that we've been doing
Yeah,
it with.
finesse
Cool.
or ranged.
Cool. I haven't read the rogue for a long time. Okay, cool.
9 is not going to get the job done, unfortunately.
Nope. And then I'll hit again.
21 definitely will.
21.
4 points of damage. It was uninjured, so it's beginning, take out one flubber, but they are still bouncing, sort of trying to crack the deck from above.
Cool.
You know when you're at the
People
swimming
punch the
pool
flubber
and
out
you
of
go
me.
like that on there, and it. Oh, I imagine that's just
Yeah.
kind of what's happening. Like,
I wish people could
cool.
punch the flubber out of me.
Can I?
oh,
No.
No.
Nope, it's fine.
Cool.
That's just all.
Good.
Oh.
Another
it
clarification.
Next.
Yes, it's you next.
Shit.
Just for the stream now as well, that is different from last time. When rules is written, rolled for it, Diana would have gone first, and now they are going first in the initiative. Dagwin will be after, and then it will be Rake, and then it will be the Leviathan. I should say at the end of your turn, it is going to use one legendary action to move. It's going to move right here, where it's got a target-rich environment.
Well, it's Dagwin's turn after Diana's, but not Blake's, but it's fine.
Cool. Okay.
It ignores the bird harassing it.
Alright. Put your salty away.
I say target-rich environment. Those two invisible, a Zeke-rich environment.
oh,
Somebody just fired a ballista at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just went over there somewhere though, didn't it?
Oh yeah, totally missed by
Totally missed.
500 feet or so.
One thing has hit it, and that's been the weird little shadow thing, and
It doesn't understand that, so.
it doesn't understand much.
Yeah.
Well, it's at least moved up here. It is a big creature, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Big brain moment. I don't have that, so I can't do that. So.
I'm assuming you're talking about resources.
It's a big brain moment.
Nope.
It is not coming.
That didn't work out.
Not there.
No, I could do that. Well, I'm invisible now. See, now I got options.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
Good. It's good. I am concentrating on something. Oh my gosh, we should have. I'm concentrating on Mind Spike. Good to know. I won't do that then. So, Mind Spike. I know where it is.
At all times.
At all times, it can't be hidden from me.
Yes, and you know that it's the entirety of its body is wrapping around at least once this ship. So the tail attack could just be anywhere.
So where is its tail at the moment? I don't want to be
Currently,
anywhere near that.
when it moved like that, its tail got dragged basically over to here. This side of the ship.
Cool. I will shout that out. No one can see me, but I will shout it.
I hope you say a position and not the tail's over there. Said the
And then I
person
point.
pointing.
I point. Yeah, I don't. The tail's at the back of the ship.
Cool.
To the back and the port. That's not the right way, but that. I picked one. Diana picked
Port.
one. Diana knows not.
Starboard.
Yes. Milo isn't invisible, right? Milo,
No.
I assume, is just floating on my shoulder.
It's
So
floating on
Milo's
your
gonna get off of there.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
Dagwin is underneath Dewey, just so you're aware of where people are.
Oh gosh, okay. Can you not put Dewey
I know, you just got to know her.
underneath?
Yeah, we'll put
Wow.
Dewey there. They're inside the.
Okay, cool.
Do a symbol of a door to show that we're indoors.
It's gonna. I don't know if that's right, but it's gonna go there.
Yeah, tough.
Yep, I don't know what monkey's movement is, but
Got it.
climbing and dashing up will easily get to taxes.
Cool. Then I will attempt a thing. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll
Thing.
do a thing. I might not have enough time. Because I'm gonna die. Okay. Let's try something else. Sorry.
It's okay.
So,
I'll do magic missile at 5th level.
magic missile at 5th level cannot miss. You come out of invisibility and launch a torrent of magic missiles towards it.
Yeah, I do that, don't I? Oh,
You
shit.
do unfortunately casting a spell, but
I forgot about that. I thought I was
It's okay.
invisible still.
There's not much you can do while invisible.
not
other
much
than-
you can do.
And you do
I
bardy shit and stay invisible.
Only
could-
casting spells or attacking.
Yeah, I can.
Other
oh,
things
I-
you shout and it might kind of know roughly, but
So I mean, I could cast a spell through Milo, but I that would
Still
still.
casting spell.
that's still you casting the spell, unfortunately. But
Okay, cool.
that is a weird one, I grant you.
Yeah. So I'm doing that. Concentrate on
Could
that.
cast a spell through Milo, and if Milo's invisible, Milo could stay invisible. Maybe.
Let's look at those loopholes. Yes, I will do that then. I will continue to do. Yeah, I can't do anything else. So yeah, I will do that. Where is it?
5th level. Because first level would be 3d4s.
I have
To add 4 on top.
7 dice.
7d4 plus 7. Unavoidable force damage to this creature.
That is 4. Do you want me to roll
I would.
more?
Yeah. Unless we're going to say that counts for. No, because I wouldn't say that for any other spell. It just you roll 1 and it counts for all of your dice rolls. So if you roll 6d4 on roll 20, if you would like to, or
I'm plussing something. Oh my god.
Plus
you
1.
add 1 to each one, so overall it'll be plus 7. For that one, you've already added a plus 1, so you've got 4 on that one, so higher than average. So you're going to roll
6 plus 6.
6d4 plus 6.
20.
24
average.
24
of
points.
damage.
That is
As
impressive.
from all around it. Like, this thing is ginormous, and you're like sending huge gouts of seawater cascading up the side of it with each impact. It's looking hurt. It's not like death's door by any stretch, but it is taking big chunks of damage at this point.
And I'm invisible again.
You are visible again.
Yay.
It's not going to change its plan, though, as at the end of its turn, it's going to burn last two legendary actions and have the tail whip out over this side of the ship and wham into the little thing that just stabbed it. So it's going to make an attack against your shadow, your brother there.
Can I
Not
move
again.
like? Can I move
Trauma.
here and have some kind of cover?
Out in
Just
the
in
map.
Yeah,
case.
the broken
Just in
mast
case.
gives you, like, I would say half cover from a broken mast.
Cool. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, any bonus action from you as well, I do apologise.
Oh god, that as well.
You.
How much damage can your echo take? by the
1.
way? 1. It's gone.
What'd you roll?
A
2.
22 to hit.
Ah, hits it. Echo. Pff.
Echo
Gets splattered.
disappears.
Yeah. Now.
Brother, no. Not again.
Again. And again, and
So
again, and
dramatic.
again. That's sad.
He has 1 hit point.
Just like the first time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Zeke I missed that. Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. So you have a d6 and Bardic Inspiration from.
I'd like to
Right.
just I'm invisible and then I'm just like bring. I just become invisible again, and then. Okay.
Yeah. How did you go back invisible? What was?
No, not back invisible. Back
Out of
visible.
invisibility.
Oh right.
Bull. I'm visible again.
Hey.
Tails over there.
Tails over there. Wow.
I told you.
know.
Wait. Oh,
I noticed.
I was. Okay. I was invisible. Got it.
Because we're sort of similar initiative, you see Blake is like shouting up like, the ship can't take a lot more like that. Certainly
Neither
can't
can
take
we."
too many more waves. Neither can I. Dagwen shouts up as they're running to the side. Say, brother, I think I need to piss it off.
Do so.
She runs to the side of the ship and as a bonus action activates her gem flight as spectral topaz wings burst out from the back of her as she flies out. She started there so she can get to there. As she is mid-flight, she uses one of her attacks to burn a breath weapon and is just going to breathe necrotic energy onto it. Which it will fail its save to resist, I believe. Everything's on different tabs.
Oh, the tabs.
It does fail. So deals a huge chunk of necrotic damage, and then after that swings a hammer into it. Is going to hit there as well. She is trying to piss it off. Trying to piss it off and getting it to look away from the ship. However, we'll see how long she can keep doing that.
Dagwen, you better not go unconscious over the ocean.
She's let's do
That would be really inconvenient.
16 points of damage.
Yes.
And then the attack from her Warhammer is a d10 plus 3. 11 points. It's not magical, which does that matter, Sam? Yes, it does, Sam. Still, the weapon, the breath seemed to piss it off more than the hit of the hammer, but certainly has got its attention. Seems to be hitting, most of the time, whatever hit it last. That said, Blake is like, fuck, I can't summon a storm sphere, mates. It's just gonna move away from it. I guess and they are going to
Fly?
Yeah, I think they're
You
gonna
could
do
have-
that. Yeah.
Can I fly? Is that a thing?
You're kind of far away, but what they
Okay.
are going
On
to
the
do is they're
ship.
going to move over here. They know they're going to take an attack opportunity. The thing that misses, does it? No, it doesn't, does it? Because he's AC is dog shit.
He's a sorcerer. It's gonna smack the crap out of him, and he's gonna die.
Smack the crap out of him. Only 10 points of damage. He's hurt, but he's not out. Dewey's below decks, so he puts a hand out to both Taxes, Halibut, and himself, and he's going to
Just
cast
3 hands.
Fly at
Wait,
5th
what?
level.
Fuck, that would have. Oh.
Didn't fly, Diana. Oh no. Okay.
You're nowhere near.
Taxes doesn't want to fly. Taxes.
It has to be a touch spell. So cast it on the 3 of you, and then is going to use the rest of their fly speed to get up and out over here.
Bye.
So at least it's a wider zone. He
Don't
will
go
shout
unconscious above the
out.
ocean.
He,
I can't. I'm just flying.
he keeps the wind blowing. I don't know if there's any bonus actually you can do apart from keep the wind blowing in the right direction. Not apart from Missy's definitely can't do that because he cast a spell. So he's going to keep the wind blowing so that move away from this thing. Actually, no, he's going to begin slowly turning the course away from the the spellcaster on the horizon, which next initiative will shift the position of the Leviathan at 17. He's also going to shout out, I reckon that was... how long is the ship? I don't think it was the full length of the ship, the width of the wave. From the front, yes, but from the sides, no. You recall that it was only like 50 foot wide when it was on the horizon. So if there's a distance longer than that, it might not be able to hit everybody at once. And that is why they are making
How tall was the wave?
distance. It was, good question, it was 250 foot tall.
Never mind.
250
above
foot,
that.
250 foot long, tall, but only 50 foot wide.
Okay. I wish you hadn't asked that question.
It is initial.
It is literally 50 times taller than Zeke is.
So, it is its turn.
Ben, can you put a little yellow thing on your token?
I have rolled a 3. It does not recover its tidal wave. However, it did come over to here to hit the little ballista person, but it just got really pissed off by that thing. So it's going to change its attacks. First attack of its slam is definitely going towards a flying in dragon thing. That is definitely going to hit on a 25 to hit.
Oh.
26 plus 18 is 44 points of damage to Dagwen.
I think you pissed it off.
Who's on 8 hit points with a wham as she's just bludgeoned in the sky with acid sort of burning the side. Luckily, not concentration, her fly. But the tail is not over there. The tail is over here. The tail is going to do what it came here to do, and it's going to attack the ship. Tail definitely attacks the ship. Does not crit, but did attack the ship for 31 points of damage. This thing is a siege attacker, so that is 62 points of damage to the hull.
Oh, shit.
62 makes 138 hit points left on the hull of the ship.
Oh boy.
As a huge cracking slam of the tail hits this side, the rowboat is hanging by a single rope over the edge of the water now. It's going to sink this ship. It's its whole deal. However, Halibut Tyree, you get to try and stop that. You can fly. Do you have a 60-foot fly speed?
60-foot flight speed. Okay, that's what I ask.
That's perfect.
Well, seeing Dagwin get hit so badly, how tall is this thing coming out of the water?
I'm going to say from where you're standing, it's maybe an extra 30, 40 foot up in the air, as in its whole body is about 50, 60 foot up vertically.
Okay. Well, I'm going to fly then. Near Dagwin, but not directly next to her.
Okay.
And I'll take my diamond blade and run it along my arm, and lightning starts to shoot off of it. As I hit myself again. Where is my hero craft dice?
I don't know. Was it D6?
It is.
Everybody's like, I'm flying, Jack.
Flying, flying.
I'm dying, Jack. I'm dying.
I'm flying.
And I will attack it.
That's fair.
Attack. That was my bonus action to do that, by the way.
Hemocraft Crimson Right.
22.
Will hit.
Nice. 11 points of damage.
13 with a radiant.
Oh, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Ouch. Slash across this watery body.
Slash again, 23.
23 also hits this thing.
That is 14 points of damage.
Lovely.
I will use a free action to expend a charge on my sword cane to also heal 4 points of damage.
Very cool move. A very smart move. It did not like that, and it does not like you.
Not many people do. I'm starting to learn.
It is looking. It's not quite bloody, but it's really close. It looks like the way that the water elemental is sort of holding this form and holding the seawater around it. Sometimes when you're normally the seawater would reform quite quickly. Now it's going slowly, so every time you hit it, it's struggling to hold that cohesion of its form together. That is your action, bonus, and movement, I believe.
That is, yes.
Yes, yeah. In which case, Zeke, it is your turn. The ballista's not loaded yet, but Garrick is available as a sidekick and can load it if you would like them to do that on their turn, just to shout out.
Nope, that boy is close to dead.
He is. He is invisible.
Aren't most of us?
He's invisible. You could do it.
Would that bring him out of invisibility?
No, because it's not an attack or a spell.
Cool. Then, yes, then if that could be what he is doing, if that is okay.
Yeah. So he will load it on his turn.
Then I am gonna I'm gonna hold the attack for the second that it loads. Then.
Cool. Any bonus actions at all? And do you want to be Scar to harass it again?
I'm not going to do something immediately now, but if I hit, it will become relevant on my turn as my bonus action.
Cool.
If I hit, I do it as a bonus action.
I will allow it in this circumstance.
No, it's literally what it says.
Oh, okay. So you spend a bonus action now, and then it triggers when you next successfully hit an attack.
Correct, yes.
Cool. So you use your bonus action on your turn to do that, to
Correct.
prepare it for your attack roll, which will happen later in the initiative, but you still spent the bonus action before you held your turn. Cool, I love it. It is Dunstan Dewey Fairfoot.
Okay. This is either going to work or it's going to go horribly wrong.
Are you attacking it?
Yes.
Then he's definitely gonna hit. I have foreseen it.
You have foreseen it.
With a natural 20. Okay.
Diana knows it's going to happen. Dewey doesn't know it's going to happen. He ran in there because he was scared, and he was like, oh, but in doing that, he had remembered that he had this poison. His hands are shaking as he's like, oh, I better not put that back. I'll stab it. Oh, fuck. And bursts back out of the captain's quarters.
Cool, that red dot sort of around there. Yep, that's fine.
Knocks the bow.
I'd just be like, you're gonna hit.
Aims. Trying to put a bit of dramatic flair on it.
No, I know, but Diana says it. As in, like, you're gonna hit.
And Dewey and it distracts Dewey. He goes, what? It just pings out of his hand. And that is what you foresaw.
Told you.
I am using natural 20. I will be a kind DM and ask if there's any bonus action you want to do before you fire this arrow.
I as far as I remember, I already had Favoured Foe locked in.
You do have Favoured Foe.
Hide.
Would you like to cast any kind of spell that marks it in any other way?
We did find out that because it needs concentration, that I can't do that and Hunter's Mark together. It's basically one or the other.
Oh.
Could you not hide though? Because you didn't have to run out. Like, could you hide behind the mast?
Can I hide behind the mast?
Or hide behind...
that is a bonus action.
I will give you advantage. But I would do that after you fire, if that makes sense. If you're going to do that.
Yeah, I will get advantage because.
Oh, because they're there.
We got chums.
Got it.
We got chums up there, so it's okay. Yes. Hiding.
As I see the arrow flying.
So, our main concern running into this is if it's immune to poison. If it isn't immune,
I am going to say I would.
Which I'm going to say.
If it's not immune, it's resistant. But
yes, as I see the arrow fly, coated in poison, Halibut is going to slash his arm and cast. As a reaction, I can't remember what the blood magic is called, but you basically lose all of your immunities, and they become into resistances. And all of the resistances you have, they become normal damage.
Good to know. Give me the rules on that because that's fucking brilliant.
It does. Oh.
Its immunity becomes resistance in that case. So still roll the poison separately. But holy shit, that's fucking good.
And then
Okay.
you double everything, right?
Amplifier loses
So-
any damage immunities. Fucking hell.
I do have to
Okay.
do it myself.
Longbow.
You have to hurt yourself too.
2d8's longbow damage.
Here
Shit.
we go. Here we go, everybody.
4d6 is double sneak attack damage. Shit. I am gonna whistle while I work and get my many seagulls that are circling around for the swarm. My swarm's damage doubled. Favored foe as well is dice, so I believe that gets doubled as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rangers. 2 attacks. They do a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
They build high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the other
Especially when
number?
you coat it in wyvern poison.
Which we're going to roll separately because now it's resistant but not immune. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I hope Freo's immune to wyvern poison.
10.
I assumed it was. Most high-level enemies were.
It is, yeah, it's an elemental. Made of water, it's immune to poison.
Okay, and only adding my dex damage to this is 37 damage.
Damage in a single
So that's
blow.
that's
And
with,
then add the poison.
is that without the sneak attack?
That's including sneak attack, but Doran, all the stuff that you've done, do I still have Mega Turbo lightning powers?
Yeah, you get that until you drop your weapon. I'm not even concentrating on it. You just have that now.
Double the roll on that as well.
Add another 9 to whatever the fuck I just said.
46. And then Wyvern's poison is incredibly strong.
You have noted that, right? Because I'm gonna need some of these dice back. It is 7d6.
7d6. Wyvern.
What was the damage? 47.
46.
Yeah.
46 so far.
So 76 with
Oh.
crit becomes 14d6.
14 dice.
Oh,
Half.
also, whoever has the lowest HP has aid.
Ooh,
Dagwin?
gifted 8.
Might be the captain.
Dagwen's on 8 hit points.
Yeah.
Blake is on 9, so it is Dagwen. He's going to get the 8. Thank you very much, chat.
Thank you for saving my sister.
My God, there's so many dice in there that hasn't even
Give it to
cocked.
taxes of Dewey.
Okay. All the 5s together. Jesus Christ, this is amazing. Okay, that is...
You're welcome.
Crits.
A crit foretold in the
For
grand pages.
I think that's exactly the same as what I just did, but
Had a dream
it will be
about
halved. That's 47 halved.
47 halved becomes 23. If you round down. So the total damage of one shot is 69. Yes! We did it!
We did it! Insta kill!
Jesus.
Nice.
Dewey, explain to... This is not a killing blow, but explain to me how this damage happens. I will say, if it's okay, Halbert, with your thing, it essentially turns some of its water into blood so that it can be affected by the poison.
Spill water in it. Blood in it.
It is literally how I said it, is Dewey comes out and he's so focused, but Diana goes, gonna hit, and he goes, what? And it pings out of
I
his
had a dream
fucking
about
hand.
it.
And just goes to, I don't know what an elemental has internally, but if it has an important bit of it, it goes in that.
You see the blood rushes to
Aye.
a sort of facsimile of a heart. The arrow pierces, followed by a stream of cawing seagulls.
Fucking
And-
lightning,
Yes. And lightning running along and just blows out the center of this thing, leaving a huge 10-foot wide hole in the center of this thing as it roars out in pain. The sort of seawater very slow to try and repair itself in this moment and keep cohesion of it.
Okay.
It is very bloodied now. It is looking very hurt.
Second attack of the two will also have, but not that many. Will also, if I hit, it will also have three arrows that have the acid on it. And shit, if I no, I think yes, the soft 20. So I think that hit. I think
I'm
Sam's gone. Sam!
Nah.
No!
Sam's gone.
Sam! No! Yeah!
16 got killed by the 69!
My god, it's such a powerful hit. It took out the DM. Oh my god, thank you guys for bearing with that. I was so fucking nervous. Oh,
I've been stressed about it for so
Good.
long.
You're the fucking cannon. Jesus.
I was just, I can't remember if you told us about the thing that you were doing, Dorum, but
Yeah, I
I was
forgot
like,
that.
if it's immune to poison like this, it's just like, no!
I
Okay,
have screamed that.
it
I can
was,
sense
that
it.
second hit was a soft 20.
You will hit.
Cool. Right, I get one of these. Do you get the lightning on the first hit or all hits?
All hits. All hits.
It is all hits.
As long as you're hitting with that weapon, you're doing damage.
Yeah, so I've done the sneak attack, I've done the bird damage, I've done favoured foe is only the first hit. So it is
Lightning poison.
on top of that, an additional 15 points damage.
An additional 15 points.
Oh, kitty on the stream!
Reward Kitty on stream for a total of 84 points of damage in a single turn.
Shit!
Good.
Um,
Fucking Christ.
fucking doesn't like you now, I can tell you that.
And I would like to bonus action hide.
Yay!
Good call.
It knows I exist.
As I see Dewey duck and hide, I'm going to scream out, "Are you weak against the fences? Hit it with everything you got!"
Okay.
Because I think he's still he's not. I think he's resistant to non-magical damage now, because he's no longer have immune to it. If he,
Oh,
it's the triggering attack. Is any damage dealt by a tree? That wasn't triggered by the attack. So it's only the poison.
But if you look at the amplified,
Yes. It loses any damage immunity dealt by the triggering attack.
so it's not all of it. It's just
Not all immunities. It's the thing that attacked.
Oh, my apologies. My
So-
apologies.
It's still strong. It's still meant the next
Where it
so
counted.
23 points of damage.
So does that
Yeah.
mean cause Dewey has one arrow left with the poison on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So does that mean it's not gonna affect it next turn? It was just that one bit, yeah.
Yeah, until the end of its next turn.
So the next
Oh,
arrow.
wait, so
What
I
was
will
it,
still get. Sorry, I just did that. Sorry, I 7. So it isn't immune again now. It won't be until the next turn.
It will remain susceptible, or not vulnerable, but susceptible at least, until the end of its next turn.
Okay, then I won't get the third arrow,
Two
but this second arrow.
poison. 2 poison.
Yeah, this second arrow of the 3.
It's still resistant. So roll 76 and then half.
Sorry, on top of the 80, God knows how much, will be. I can't maths.
I genuinely thought, oh, he's coating those arrows in poison. I'm going to break his heart because he's not going to be able to do it. And already he's got 23 of us.
Yeah, it is not such a good roll. Oh no, hang on, there's 7 dice.
There's 7 d6.
Yes, 6.
Hey!
Oh god, I'm so stressed. So,
That's why you roll it
Twen-
online.
28. 28.
Which is
so
another 14. Now, it looks very, very, very hurt.
So like, when I say as like Dewey goes to hide, I'm like, told you.
And I've already rolled my hide. I don't know whether I've got good stealth, but I don't know what its perception is like. So it is 19 stealth.
You feel pretty hidden.
And I'm gonna duck back into because it saw me shoot around here. I'm then gonna duck back into the captain's quarters because. That is. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. That is.
Worth bearing with, I guess.
So with an extra 14, that's 99 points of damage, was it?
Oh my god, that's
so close.
Ludicrous.
So
That is
close.
ludicrous.
That's so sad, but so cool.
You don't need a third of its hit points. Not quite a third, but close. Oof.
Well, it did most of ours in
doesn't
one
know
attack,
where
so...
you fucking went, but it knows you're on the bloody ship. It's going to use...
Sink the ship will deal with me, I guess.
It's going to use 2 of its fucking legendary actions to just lash out at the ship. Because at this point, it knows you're on there. And it doesn't much matter where.
Can Dagwin give it disadvantage? Because it's attacking the ship and not her?
She's not within 5 foot of the ship, technically.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. She tried to distract it and took a heavy hit from it, but could have gone into the ship instead.
Yeah.
But that's going to hit the ship for 39 increased to double because the siege attacker. 39 becomes 78 points of damage, leaving us at a nice even 60 hit points of hull damage. It can't do that again until its next turn, and it's looking fucking hurt. But that is its revenge. Garrick runs up and invisibly loads the ballista for you. You already have help from them, and you already have the D6. You have Diana's Bardic as well. I will say that triggers your held action before they get to do anything on their action.
That's fine.
So go for it.
Okay. Be good to me. There's advantage on this, yeah?
Advantage. Due to the help action.
Okay. So, what pluses have I got? I got +6 from the...
Actually, do you have advantage? Because you don't have the aim turn. So
it's fine. I don't need advantage.
You don't have advantage because we don't have the extra aim turn. So it's a straight roll plus a d6 plus Diana's Bardic plus 6 for the
holding on to the Bardic.
Okay, let's
roll because that puts me to a 31 to hit.
Oh dear.
Damn.
19 plus 6 plus 6. So, what am I rolling for the damage of this ballista?
You're rolling 3d10 points of piercing damage as a giant bolt launches itself out of the thing.
So, for that then, I'm going to roll on here.
And your bonus action, whatever it was.
My bonus action. So, as I pull the trigger, the same kind of gentle orange bluish flame lights up around the edge of the ballista, and it is going to be a Kensei shot because it is a ranged weapon.
Very true.
Yay! Yay!
My first time getting to be able to use this goddamn class feature because I am
Oh
waiting
my god!
for a sodded bow!
Wow.
So 12 on the thing plus 4, 16 points of damage. Your Kensei weapons, which I will say with the shot, this counts in the moment. So
It makes it magical.
Yes, it does.
It makes all of the damage magical.
Exactly. A good 16 points of damage, but 14 of this to me. A heavy hit, not as heavy as Dewey's, but it's hard to beat that. As it slams into it. Your held action fires off there. Garrick used their action to load the thing. They still have a bonus action. Fucking hell. Who's on the board? Diana's gonna go before this thing does. So shout across to Diana and say, Diana, we gotta get it now! And it's gonna give you the bonus action to help attacking. It's just it doesn't even make a difference. They're gonna give you a bonus action help, so you have advantage. Whatever you try to do next.
Okay.
And you also add a d6 to that. Whatever you roll on that.
Okay.
Can I also, before
I'll do that.
you do, because I just realised that I can do it as well.
Okay.
Can it make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, to see whether the stunning strike works on it?
You expend your key point. You learn that this thing cannot be stunned.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot. To be honest, it hasn't had to make many saving throws, and it hasn't had to make any saving throws apart from the one with that breath attack.
Cool. Back to Diana.
Cool. This thing on deck next to Taxes is going to try and flubber the ship. It flubbers it. And it flubbers it for 4d4.
Oh my god.
It's another 8 points of damage to the ship's hull. It's
Slow.
52.
Flubber's real good.
Taxes turn.
Let's go and punch it.
Why now?
Punch it.
We're gonna punch it.
Watch it real good.
Use your dagger. You can get sneak attack on it if it's flanked.
It ain't flanked.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
It ain't flanked though.
You-
It ain't flanked.
Did we establish if the familiars are on the opposite side of them?
Familiars can't do that. Also, it's not on the opposite side. It's on.
Oh, I was gonna say because I still
Yeah,
technically have Scar shit to do. So I was like,
Yes, you did not move Scar on your turn.
yeah, that's fine. No, I'll shut up.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna punch it. I don't think it's gonna. Not gonna be up for long. Yeah.
You also have your magical dagger as well, but yes, up to
We do.
you. Do it.
Punch it.
Punch.
21 to
yes.
hit.
6 hit points of damage
6.
to this thing. Yeah, definitely hits. This thing is looking like it is significantly diminished in terms of the swarm effects. It is under half hit points now.
Punch it again.
Punch it. 12 is its exact armor class hits. It is not fully out, but it is very, very
4 points damage.
hardly any of these flubbers left now.
And I'm just gonna keep punching it.
Keep punching.
It's the fury.
Punching it. Yeah, basically. That's what's happening.
No.
Um,
No.
Squash. Yeah. So, yeah, flurry of blows. Flurry
Do
of
it.
blows.
Blah, blah, blahs.
Flip blows. Ah, fuck.
11's not going to do it.
One more. 16.
16 well, with 7 hit points. Punch. My last flubber, and yeah, catches it midway with a kick. Or however you would like to describe it, but it is out of initiative and destroyed.
Yeah.
Basically, she's just like. You're saying like all these loads of little ones, or just like
Yeah.
yeah, loads of
Lots
little
of
ones.
little
Just
flubbers. Just fucking whack-a-mole fists.
Yeah. and then the last one goes like that.
Between two hands.
Water everywhere, yeah.
Yes. Turns to the sea as water. Only one enemy on the board, but it's a big one.
Yeah,
It's a big
and then Taxis is gonna run somewhere.
Has flying, has 60 foot of flying.
She's flying! Oh, I don't know.
So excited.
I don't know what to do with it. 60
Flying
foot.
up in its face.
Does Diana know whether I can't do that? I'll go. How many? 60 foot?
60 foot of flying. Fly spell.
Okay, I'll go 20 foot across, and then however many feet it is up. To
The edge, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll go like that. There.
It's a bonus action, I believe, with key points.
Seeing also that Taxes is doing that, Milo's gonna just jump off. He'll be like, nope.
No,
Nope, not doing
going
that.
over open ocean. That's not happening.
And stays on the ship.
That exact noise is just
But Assis, it is your turn.
Oh dear. So I have
We can't let it damage the ship anymore.
advantage. I have advantage, and I have
D6
a
to
D6.
any attack roll, ability check. I believe you can use. No, help action can't help the saving throw, so it's supposed to. I believe.
Okay. Cool. Do you roll to hit that one? I don't think I rolled to hit very many things.
You're the only person that can see.
Yeah.
Apart from Zeke, we just gave it to Zeke.
That's fine, bring it, big boy.
To be fair, like, left to Kenny, he was like, I'm fucking happy.
Oh, watch out now, bud. He's taking his shirt off.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my new spells. Our new spells. It's a new spell.
Ooh, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
I
which
don't
new
have
spell
no
could that
idea
be?
if it'll work, but I'm gonna do it. So, first of all, as a bonus action, gonna do unsettling words. So I expend the use of my bardic inspiration and choose a creature you can see within range. Roll the bardic inspiration dice, and then I will subtract that roll from the next saving throw it makes. And the spell I'm gonna use is a big one.
Don't forget you also have your portents
I
as
would
well.
suggest not
Yeah, what?
the water-based
no.
spell geezer. That might not.
Yeah, I know, geezer. But
It's
Fire,
Geyser,
fire.
not
It is
not
Geyser.
Geezer.
Jesus.
But it is
She's
still,
not geezer, actually.
Just a
but it's still magical. It's still magical bludgeoning.
It's still magical
100%.
bludgeoning.
It's still magical
Oh,
bludgeoning.
maybe
Just
that would
it
work.
is water, but it's still magical bludgeoning. You know, give it a taste of its own medicine.
See how it feels.
What are the
It
water? Summon a
it,
geezer.
it
Oh,
also
what
be
actually
not
did it?
prone. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay.
Well,
Okay. For effect, I also want to sort of get up next to it. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that people are not in my way. Fuck, hang on, Dagwen's there. There, maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. 6th level. Gonna cast Geyser.
Nice. Spells.
As if we haven't seen enough water today, gonna be like, everybody's already wet. I'm gonna
The water on the deck. Pull that to us.
yeah,
Yeah.
gonna pull it,
Yeah.
pull everything, all the water in, and just shoot it out of my hands. In
A crewmate with a bucket is like, why fucking even bother?
yeah.
A joke to you.
In a 60-foot line towards
60
the
foot
creature.
line.
Uh,
What save do I have to make, if any?
You need to do why won't it cast it?
Strength save, I'm seeing there in this
Strength
DC 50.
save, and also you can minus this. -8 off of your
Minus
saving throw.
8. Okay, as you can imagine, a Leviathan is strong.
Very strong,
Yeah.
yes.
It does not have proficiency in this, so it would have a +8. That is negated, so it's a straight roll. I believe your DC is 15, so on a 15 or higher, it passes. On a 14 or lower, it fails. I'm going to roll this in front of the board on the roll 20.
Do you don't have a portents for it?
Up to you if you'll need a portent, you have to say now. Forever hold your peace. Unless it's crap and you wanted to use it to try and
Wait,
stop it hitting the ship.
Wait, so there's no pluses or minuses, no?
It would have had a +8. Because of your -8, it's now a straight roll.
You
Then
could
yes,
also
I will use a
potentially-
portent.
You could also potentially use it to stop it from hitting the ship.
If you think you're not going to be it's going to act after Blake. It
Yeah,
looks hurt.
it's
I would
an
get the damage
8.
in now.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. It fails for saving throw. I'm going to say that even burns through one of its legendary resistances because it could not even resist the portent. Don't know if we'll keep that rule, but it's going to go through. Roll the damage for a 6th level geyser.
Cool. 8.
Magical.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning. And any other effect that happens on
So
the geyser
it
as well.
takes
It turns into a...
Yes, Willow.
free slot. So this is 3rd level. So 4.
Or was that Whisper?
5.
It was Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper's loud.
Yeah.
78, I
4,
think.
5. So 68, isn't it?
Okay.
68.
5. Oh wait, no. 4, 5. Yeah, 78.
78. Probably.
I'll just do it on here because I don't add anything to it, do I?
Nope, it's just the dice.
This spell was made by you three, so I don't
I know. I'm asking.
So if
I'm
I remember
asking
rightly,
him.
it says
fair enough.
it also does an additional 47 d6
Oh,
damage to
does it?
Leviathan.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wrote it in ages ago.
specifically. Right. So it also, it fails its saving throw, so it is pushed back to the end of the line, so the water pushes it back, and it also does.
If it impacts something, it would do extra damage.
Yeah,
Open
there's nothing
ocean.
for it to hit.
I mean, it doesn't say that, but that's fine.
I mean, halberd, but apart from...
So it does 37 bludgeoning
Hell
damage,
yeah.
and it is pushed over there as well.
Hell yeah.
Get back!
Would it be pushed more than 120 feet?
No,
No, it's 60 feet, I think.
Okay.
So it'd be
Rather than move
60.
all the pieces around, it is pushed 60 foot back. You guys watch as it's like pushed that far away from the bow. Any bonus action from you?
Nope, I used that.
Cool. It used 2 of its legendary actions to make the attack. It will use its last one to return to that position. I'm going to say... I'm going to put here. Slightly further away. As it is now focusing on you and everyone, but also that juicy, juicy ship. But it wants to sink to the bottom.
So 37 wasn't enough. Ah!
37 did not kill it.
Oh no.
Dagwin Blake, please!
Dagwen is going to
Hit it with everything you have!
fly around. Is going to. How many charges have we got on this breath weapon?
Should have 2 left.
2 charges left. It's more than that. It's a new day. So he's
It's a new
going
day?
to.
I thought this was
It's not a new
Transformers
day.
Day.
No, yeah, this is the day that you all turned each other into. No, that is right. So still, for purposes of this, that is the second time I've rolled a natural 1 for saving throws for this thing. It's going to take another 3d10 of necrotic damage, 18. And then Dagwen is going to hit it. Her attack will miss.
She can use 2 breath weapons to replace both of her attacks.
One of your attacks with an exclamation.
Oh, is it one of your attacks?
One of your attacks.
I thought, because it replaces one of your extra attacks to use a breath weapon, so you can replace 2 attacks with 2 breath weapons.
Don't believe so. Either way,
Okay.
the dice are
Then
rolled. This thing looks very hurt. Blake is going to say, "Not my ship, you fucker!" And he's going to launch
Fair enough.
the most powerful lightning bolt they can. We will see if it gets the job.
Pirates of the Caribbean music
If
plays in
not,
the background.
it takes round to its turn. It's going to be a 4th level
Mine is
lightning
gonna join
bolt.
me.
I think it's the most damage they can do in a single hit.
Actually, no, it's not.
They are going to
Oh my god!
augment it with sorcery to make it cold because they figure that might help. Yep.
I forgot something.
What did you forget?
I stabbed myself on my turn to imbue my weapon.
Did you drop to 0?
No,
Okay.
but I didn't add the extra damage to my weapon.
Add the damage now.
Fucking hell.
I'm a fucking idiot. Because I could do something when I do that as well.
Gonna roll a save against this. It's another natural 1.
That's extra 7 points of lightning
7
damage.
points of damage it has taken.
Do I kill
Okay.
it now?
You do not kill it now.
God damn it!
What is going to happen is, I'm not going to give it. I'll explain what's going to happen. This cold lightning bolt, because they are using their meta magic to make it cold damage. I'm going to roll 9d6. I'm going to do it in front of the board.
Ice bolt.
Is it?
30?
Even if it's. Yeah, even with factoring the legendary resistance. Rapid Riders, all of you have contributed to this fight. All of you tell me how this thing dies.
Yes!
As in a moment, it is frozen just enough that it is about to act. Is frozen, is like slowed in that moment. You tell me how you take this thing down.
May I?
Go for it altogether. I mean, you.
Seeing as this is a shared round and the 6 seconds are all happening concurrently, that it freezes just before the geyser hits and shatters it.
I like that.
Freezes along, you see like the blood inside of it, as it's still like the same round for the hemocraft like blood thing, and then its frozen heart just bursts out with a cacophonous boom that ripples the water for miles in every direction, as this thing is exploded into shards of ice, and we are out of initiative.
Holy.
Where is
And I
she?
feel like
Where
let's take a break and we will answer that question.
Yeah, where is she? Who the fuck is she? I want to fly. I want to fly for a reason. I'm gonna take Blake by the fucking what do you call this? What do you call
Lapel.
that? Scruff, and we're gonna fly up there. Okay, I'm done.
Let's
You
go
guys
break
treated
so
me
we can
fine.
all
I'll say
calm down.
we'll be back. We'll be back in a bit.
Yes.
Oh,
Bye.
Oh,
God, well done, guys. Yes.
oh.
Yes.
We're done.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rapid Riders. You join us aboard the Rake, as it is still just about standing, having had a battle with Leviathan, the Rapid Riders, their sidekicks, and Blake themselves, all assisting in taking down a Leviathan. Literally, a Leviathan. Diana exploding its frozen heart with a geyser of its own, a taste of its own medicine. We rejoin as I would say, like little shards of ice are landing, not enough to do damage, but like landing. You see, sort of at the end of the break in the silence, as the sort of cacophonous boom of the explosion sends out, a jutting shard of its hut has embedded into the deck. As things go quiet, people sort of look to the horizon, the dot's still hanging there, and you hear Blake as they fly back onto the ship and say, "Harry, whip up the people! Whip them up!" And that Furbolg dwarf comes up, "You have the captain! All hands on deck! I said all hands on deck!" As the crew come rushing out, Blake flying up says, "You!" throws down ropes with the mast at this broken angle, and they begin pulling it back as quickly as they can to an upright position.
I'm gonna go
yes.
help and contribute.
Taxis is going to help and fly. I assume the flight lasts for a little bit.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to basically just ask the bosun what to do and ask the captain what to do and just fly around and help any difficult to reach places as well.
Get it up. Keep it steady. We're counting on you, mate. And you see as flowing down to the actual break, obviously it's the biggest and most important break, Blake begins, like, practicing her hands, touches it, and you see magic begin to glow as they are trying to cast mending. You know that this is going to take time. And as that happens, I will say, Dewey, with your passive perception, that dot is getting a little bit bigger.
Okay, yeah, I will be like, guys,
Yeah.
guys, that
I've written it down.
that Leviathan's mom is coming towards us.
Dewey is just not this. No, don't.
Buy me some time. Buy me some time.
Don't give her that title. Doesn't deserve it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I will. Immediately after the whole geyser thing, I want to turn around. I want to cast sending to her. Should I do it in my head? It's kind of more menacing. Do you guys want to hear it? Probably can't hear
Fuck yeah, I want to hear it.
it. Okay, I'll say, Alexis Tremanus, I hope you enjoyed the show. Not many get the chance to see the mighty Rapid Riders. Shame you weren't any closer to it.
It's difficult to see. They're still a dot at this point, but you can definitely see that they have a humanoid shape as they're moving towards you. They definitely stop at that. They say, in your mind, I'm not the Pontifex Imperium Sandwich, but I act in her name.
Ooh.
I don't know how you just did what you did, but I'm going to make sure you never do it again. What are you? You have delayed them definitely a bit there.
I want to send another one because this
Send
is
another one.
fuck.
In between.
This motherfucker.
In between, yes, go for it.
Albert is in full, like, all right, bandages. Just try to wrap up injuries as much as you can to people. So while everything is happening, while the ship is being repaired, while they're on their way, Halbert is healing people.
Dura's going to join you. Dura's not very strong. It's like, yeah. It's just going to people, pumping some cure wounds into people. She only has 2, but people who are looking very hurt are Yarrick and Dagwen. So I'm going to give D8
taxes as well.
Taxes. I'll probably prioritize them over Dagwen still.
I'm gonna say, Dura, heal Diana. I cannot work with her anymore. I can't heal her any further.
I just can't deal with her anymore. Like,
I mean, oh my god,
Yeah.
rude. I didn't
Yeah,
even do
okay.
anything
Okay.
to you,
to me
dear.
since you saw
Derek
me.
and
I have done
Diana.
all that medicine can do. Use magic on her.
Wow.
Derek is going to heal 10. Diana is going to heal 7 points. I have a dice spell there.
It's not leading me down.
I'm gonna do math on my
as you
end.
see this
so-
sun elf come to you and say, Tatuna, heal this woman, make sure she is whole again. And you feel the prayer answered as healing magic comes around you.
For
a
me
second.
or taxes?
Because Halibut cannot heal you again. Therefore, it's better to get the healing somewhere else into you because there's no other source of healing. Cool.
I'm gonna do math for healing people on my end, but continue.
You do some maths as you are seeing how much you can heal people for. You can fly, so you are a great ambulance right now. Speaking of which, you both sort of fly back onto the surface of the ship. The thing is upright. It looks like he's maybe halfway through. He's like, I just need a little longer. Come on, mate. Come on. And he seems to be saying mate to the ship itself. As you work out your sending there, you see this Fumble say, "Come on, hands on 3, 1, 2, 3, heave!" As they like keeping like this thing just about like steady from breaking any further. Taxi is up the top there, just like holding it from the top, trying to keep as steady as like a balance from the top point from above, so that it heals true rather than sort of skewed. It's very clear this is a patch job. There are damage to the cloth, but to actually get the mast in gear, this will work. As the shadowy dot is getting closer and is now visible to all as a person, probably at this point.
Hang on.
16
I got another one.
times 5 becomes, it's probably somewhere in the region of 1,000, somewhere 800 to 1,000 foot away at this point, somewhere in that ballpark. Still far. Given the economy of actions, I'm going to say it's a good 1,000 feet away.
Yeah.
What it would take to cast spell, the delay that happened. They did not just rush straight away. They had been delayed. They had to cast spells to change how they were floating to a faster method of floating.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. I just wrote a load of stuff. I don't know how many words I have here.
Cool. He's an eloquent Spartan, but at the same time, he's under duress as well.
Yeah.
I should say, as a sort of player knowledge thing, when we sort of have the cut to camera too, they are exiting the ocean mouth, and somebody else said, "Let me show you what I can do." So it's not Alexis Tremendous, as has been confirmed by Diana.
Yeah.
This is not the Hierophant Imperium.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's not her. Okay. Another one. All the spell slots are gone. Okay, let's go. Only third level. Third level are gone.
Use them or lose them, I think it's the time.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say, shame. Who are you then? We killed your monster. I killed your witch hunter. We're strong, we're angry, and I am the Song Witch.
You say that, and once again, people who are looking see this figure stop approaching as they consider what's going on here. They still can't see that like magic is being cast to repair the mast. So they make a persuasion check or intimidation, your choice.
Yeah. I'd like to.
This is more intimidation, actually, isn't it? I want to give you your special, but it is intimidation. You are talking them down.
Can you give me advantage on it? Cause I'm the song witch, bitch.
I will give you advantage on this. For
Yay!
Sure, for sure. You
Not
just
gonna get-
destroyed Leviathan in front of them. Yes, you have advantage.
Okay, come on. Okay, it's 23.
23.
22 and 23.
Stop in their tracks. Ow. Do not know what illusion this is. I will. It cannot be destroyed. That's impossible. I am Isdaya Viprin, or Isdaya Viprin. No, Isdaya is how it's spelled. So Isdia Viprin. You know, you would remember from Ludicrous telling you that is the leader of the Penitus Conscriptus. You are a rebel scum, and you will drown. You will drown like. It just seems to cut
Like
off.
the Leviathan?
As they are trying.
Just like the Leviathan? Okay. Can you... Yeah,
What was the name again? Sorry.
Yeah, can you put...
Isdaya Viprin. I will copy it into Twitch chat as well, and also our personal chat. For that, if Discord doesn't crash, and no, I'm still here. That's good. Lovely.
Okay.
Isdaya. I think
I do not
I've
know.
pronounced it differently during Masquerade, but Isdaya or Isdaya Viprin.
And so there's a Hierophant, and there's the leader.
Yes. So the best way to think of it is like this: the overarching power here is the Church, and that is led by the Pope figure, which is Alexis Tremanus. She is Hierophant Imperium. She is the strongest. She is the Pope. She is the Church. There are different temples underneath
I met her.
You did. You danced with her.
You kicked your ass. Dance battle.
There are different temples underneath her that are like dedicated to the three tenets of the faith, which are the glory, the mercy, and the wisdom of Osnan, for which the mountains are named. But separate to those temples, there's almost like special groups within them as well. They don't really answer to a specific temple, they answer directly to her. One of them is the war mages, that the conscript war mages, those who said, I don't want to die, I promise to serve the Empire forever, and have bound themselves to that in some way. And they are called the Penitus Conscriptus, which in sort of the old tongue of this roughly translates to the penitent conscripts, people who are serving penance for the sin of magecraft by using it for the good of the Empire. The leader of that one, and the person who sort of got that to be of any kind of fruition and was convincing enough to say, no, this is going to help you in the war and you sort of want us on board, was Isdaya Viprin. Anything more would need a history check, but you still have been told.
Oh. Bye, Sam.
Oh no, anything more? We will not know because they've gone. That's a brilliant freeze frame.
I think what they said was, don't know what illusion this is. It can't be killed easily. They were very shaken about that.
Freeze frame. That was
brilliant.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You're always beautiful.
Yeah,
it's true.
So yeah. Okay, cool. So what I got from that is, do not know what this illusion this is. It can't be killed that easily. I am Isdaya Viprin.
I am Isdaya Viprin.
Isdaya.
Isdaya. IASDIA.
Oh yeah.
Isdaya, I think it's pronounced it, yeah.
A leader of the Penitus Conscriptus. You are rebel scum, and you will drown.
You will drown like, and literally they tailed off because they could not think. They were so, the intimidation was so much that they were like, where do I say? And
male, female.
Female Isdaya.
Okay, then I will say, guys, she's intimidated. And I think she's coming.
Hello.
So get ready.
Blake is level 6, right?
Blake's level 9. It's
9.
level 9.
Level 9. Because I need to know how many hit dice he has, is all.
She's a coming.
Oh, wow, that's so convenient. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Okay, so Garrick
Running out of spells.
gains 19 hit points.
Lovely. They will take them.
Wish I
They are
had
near
any
max.
spells.
Taxes gains 19 hit points.
Oh, cool. I can't do that, but yeah.
Well, someone make a note of it.
I will.
Zeke gains 19 hit points.
Thanks.
Blake gains 18 hit points.
Ooh, lovely.
Dagwin gets 18 hit points. I hear my cat screaming downstairs. And Dewey gets 21 hit points. I rolled
Oh,
my-
thank you, thank fuck.
Do you need hit points?
I should roll for myself.
You
I
roll for
completely forgot about that.
yourself. You should do that.
21, yeah, for Dewey.
21.
Okay,
Roll for
cool.
myself.
Yeah, for some reason I can't
Halfway. This is good.
do certain things on the character sheet, but that's fine. That's
Okay.
cool. Yeah, use those spells. Whoopsies.
Last healing, and you see that she sort of stops in this moment of like, this must be an illusion. What? How could? That's not possible. What are you, kind of thing?
What am I? I'm
Blake-
the shark.
Blake shouts out, "Got it, mate!" And as the thing is like solid enough, and you can see that the master's like, "Okay, full sail ahead," and they bonus action wind goes into the sails and begins lurching forward. They have to move the wind because they can't steer anymore. They have to use the wind and angle it to move the sails to steer the ship. They start setting off at max speed of 60 foot. As you sort of lurch forward, you see this figure like visibly like arms go up like this. Fuck! This ship was like destroyed a minute ago.
I will stand on the side and wave.
Yeah, as you're turning, you can very much like stand on the side just as you're making the turning arc, turn away, and it's full sail ahead, no stopping now. All ships, fuck it, Harry, and Harry, the bosun says, all ship hands to deck, everybody, move, get the sails full. As the sails come down, as much as they are, these people going up there, like patching up as best as they can. Nobody really has that magic anymore. You see the captain like flying up, beginning to cast mending, and realizes the figure behind him is like. At this point, Ayesdia starts flying again towards you, and she doesn't fucking give up, does she?
No.
How close is she?
Yeah.
Which is maybe closing 600 feet.
I would
where-
like to
where-
hide, please.
Yeah.
Where is she in relation to?
She's now behind the ship, 600 foot behind the ship.
Okay,
as you
so
asked.
immediately behind the ship.
Yes, like the turning arc has happened, and you are setting off. Okay, so maybe it's like there's a slight angle to the
Sick.
behind and left of the ship. If you're looking behind, if you're standing on the ship looking behind you, behind and left.
Wonderful. Then I would like to walk over to this ballista instead. Then I'm
Behind
gonna try
and
and shoot the.
left?
Yeah, Left.
She's on behind and left, so you'll stand on the other one.
that is right. This is left.
Not if you're looking at the back.
You're right.
that is
That's
right.
right. If you're looking from the back, she would.
Oh,
she's now
looking
over.
from the back. Okay.
That's
Right,
my.
she is,
That's
she's
my
over
mistake. That's my mistake.
Okay.
But you can get
Okay.
absolutely map that ballista.
Run to the ballista. Run back to the other ballista.
There's definitely like a turning circle. You're like, shit, this one. No, this one. You have a crew of deckhands as they're like, low, and Garrick is like, "You've got this," and gives you the help action with the D6.
I will
which is
also,
something that you keep doing.
I will also, as a bonus action, cut my wrist, plant it on the ballista, and the ballista starts turning into gold and sparking with electricity.
I still have my bardic inspiration as well, so
You should use that very quick.
I have to do it myself again. Hold on.
I don't think I need it.
I'm gonna add it because
Have you done it?
I love these dice that you both bought me.
Damn it.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
nice.
baby. Yeah.
So that's what? 3d10 doubled, or are you doing 6d10?
Yeah, with a help action, it's a straight roll. At 480 feet, as soon as she reaches that, basically you time the point where she's going to be in the long range. Double all the dice. Roll twice the number of dice.
You get 2 d6s as well.
2d6 plus my Kensei shot. So that's 18, 22, 24. So all of that doubled to be 48.
48 points of damage. You watch as she's like flying towards you. There is like a moment where she very clearly sees it coming. Shield goes up, doesn't fucking matter, just pierces straight through, slams into her. She cannot physically succeed on a concentration check as she just into the walls.
Should we finish her off?
Yes, we'll just wait. We'll just wait until she comes back.
I'm just gonna load another and just go.
She's not dead. She's just not
You
flying.
are waiting. You full speed ahead on the sails. You, Diana, here in your head. It isn't over, Sunwitch. Doesn't matter where you sail. Doesn't matter how or who you kill. Not over. She does not surface. She casts a spell on herself to breathe underwater.
Is it sending?
She casts sending on you, yes. So
Then I can send one back!
You can.
Oh, it may not be over. But everyone in the whole of the Empire will know what happened here today. And you will be the laughing stock of everybody you've ever known.
You say that on the back of the ship as deckhands are crowding around, like someone like quickly load. Other ones are like, yeah, full sails. But most people are just sort of stood here like watching what is going on, watching you. And then as the last words come out, like, yeah! As there's an eruption of cheers. As full speed of the sails. Blake is like just wide-eyed concentrating and like, yep, gotta keep it in one direction, mate. And they are going to be steering the ship by magic for the foreseeable. But you have escaped onto the open Western Ocean, and you are heading on your destination as the sun finally sets in the distance. And you are making good speed. You know, tomorrow, as long as you keep rough direction, which Blake seems to be happy they can do, you're going to reach the ruins. Yeah, well done, guys. I had 100 ways I thought that could go. Nat 20 on a ballista to knock her out of the fucking sky.
No, I was more just going to be like, I'm just going to fire this repeatedly at her in her general direction just to be an irritant. Oh, nope, I hit her square in the chest.
Perfect.
As Blake is like orchestrating his ship, I'm like at his side bandaging his like ribs because he's bleeding.
so many broken ribs. He's just like concentrating on keeping the winds in one direction. Okay, this is mates. All hands! And you see the again the bosun shouts out louder. All hands, captain on deck! As everybody sort of stops what they're doing, pays attention, and says, "The Rapid Riders have delivered us a victory against the Empire once again." And I was like, a creature of legend fell from the sky, brought here by our enemies. Something that would have ravaged these shipping lanes, would have killed innocent people. They care? No. They just wanted to see us dead. Well, guess what? They're the ones in the drink now, boys. Wow! We have slain a Leviathan. You are keeping the ship afloat. And we all did this. And we're going to keep doing this. We will deliver the Rapid Riders to their destination. And then onwards. Onwards, hands to rebellion. Onwards to victory. And we will remember this day. We will remember the day that they sent Leviathan after us. And in return, they met the Leviathan. No more the Rake. We flirted with danger enough. Now we are the danger. The Leviathan! The
Leviathan!
The Leviathan.
Oh
As
wait,
the
did they
crew,
name the ship?
Dewey begins. People are being lifting you up in the air. People are crowd surfing you up into the air. We make good headwind into the dark. We'll set anchor where we can rest, and then straight south into the ruins. Onwards, hands. On. And then everybody's like, boasting. Aye, Captain, everybody. Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
And just full speed, winds taking you south on your destination. You travel for a couple more hours if there's anything you wish to achieve in the time before you eventually. This time you cannot go through night. You're going to have to drop anchor, but you'll still get you there by the end of the next day.
Lots of just like all the because Dewey's not very strong. He basically loads of like little bits of damage and things like that need repairing. He's just mage handing, so like there's fucking seagulls with hammers in their hands, like hammering like bits of wood on broken.
It only takes a bonus action, so like little tears in the sails, mending can be done with that. It takes time, and like people have to hold it for them. It's like sort of like wide-eyed, keeping an eye on the horizon, steering it purely by wind. There's no tight turning up that they can possibly do, so they just have to use the wind, and they have to like say lower that sail to like lower the sail like to the left, so it's taking more on the left and steering that way. He's relying on his ship hands, much more than he's used to. And every now and then having to go and refreeze the helm so it doesn't just rudder, doesn't just go whoop, and just take you into a complete spiral. But you are going, and you are still aboard. He does take you aside at one point, all of you, and says, but you'll still get there on the morrow. All of you, he includes you in this. Still get there on the morrow. That helm's going to take some fixing. Harry the Dread can get it done, and hands I'm sure. This is the first time he fully names Harry the Dread, the bosun. But mates, I'm going to need to be aboard to make sure it's fixed. They have nautical knowledge. The bosun's a dab hand at anything mechanical. I mean, they fucking fixed the cook, for goodness sake. But they're going to need me aboard. They're going to need mending. You will be going to the ruins. We'll be able to get you through. Things you should know, things that are important to mention. There is a storm that protects the ruins. That's why not any old sailor goes in there to see what they can scavenge. Shouldn't be much of a problem for us. We'll just sail through. The hands will have to be below deck, so we might be relying on you to lower the sails and steer us through.
I've had plenty of practice on this journey so far.
Aye, mate. Well, all I know is that many different defences were released when the school was attacked, and from what I understand, this storm is somewhat necromantic. Am I saying that right? Necromantic in its nature.
That's it, yeah.
So,
What is that? That doesn't sound nice at all.
I don't know.
It's, I assume that we know, right?
You would know what necromancy is, yeah, definitely.
It's dead stuff, Dewey.
I would say, given your history, Diana can roll a history check or an arcana check to see if you can remember what that defense was, or if you can figure it out based on the description.
Necromantic.
Not a bad roll. Yeah, Arcana or History.
Arcana or history, depending on how you're remembering it.
19.
19. For a combination of the two, you remember your mother briefly mentioning at one point that the school had defenses. Because he's like, well, what happens if angry people come here? Like when you were very, very young. And she explained lots of things. She described the ability of the Department of Necromancy to essentially unleash what they called a necrotic tempest. Storm infused with the essence of death, roiling dark clouds of leering skull and bones in white lightning. The specifics aren't exactly there. You know for each, I would say 19, you're aware that damage is taken by people directly exposed in the storm, so that he's right, the hands will have to be below deck again. And anybody who is getting really hurt should go below deck. It's not like every round something happens, you think every minute something will happen. And you know it was meant to make allies of enemies in the only way necromancy can. So it's a very good idea not to let the deck hands above deck during the storm.
Yeah.
You do not know how long you'll have to be sailing through it, how many minutes before you get through. You don't know how wide it is, but you know enough that you can inform people that is the thing that you're about to face on the next day. Not right now, on the next day.
I will tell them that, yeah.
So we shouldn't be expecting any creatures per se, just a living storm? Or
a non-living storm. Actually. Yeah. Anything else that I would know?
Not that. From what I remember, do you know how far? Is there any ports or anything like that? Make another history check for me. You just remember, because you have been there. You were much, much younger.
Are there any sharp rocks that could damage the ship?
Go to the coast. You saw a bit where it went down to the coast, but your mother never took you there. You don't know if there are any ports there. You don't imagine they would have survived in good nick anyway. So you don't think it's like they can dock it on the shore. They might have to be sort of resting in a bay area. You know, it's like a little bay. Sort of.
I don't ever remember actually traveling on a ship ever. I kind of just assumed that we just teleported in all the time. I don't know. I just assumed everybody did.
Well, we will probably have to drop anchor in the bay then, assuming we can get past the storm and there's space there, and row you in. Oh shit! And they fly over and fix the rope with the rowboat was just hanging from the previous flight. But anchor is dropped. A long rest begins as the captain goes below deck to get a quick 8 hours for them to begin captaining at full speed again.
Yeah.
Through these winds, but there's literally no way to steer without them aboard. Anybody wish to achieve anything on this long rest, or are we going?
Once some of the stress of we got to do this, we're gonna fix this happens. Dewey will flying rugby tackle hug Diana.
Aww.
I'd be like, what did we just do?
You're amazing. That's what happened.
How did you said that I was gonna hit it, and then I kind of didn't. I kind of thought I'd missed, to be honest, when you said that, because
I told you would. I had a dream. You were in my dream. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes it's I have dreams that it don't come true. And then sometimes I do. And this one was one of them. It was a deja vu moment, and I knew that was happening.
And as you're talking, like his sort of like excitement sort of level kind of lowers, and he starts to look a little bit paler, and he's like, "Is that my fault?"
What do you mean? What? What?
Because I like, and he sort of looks surreptitiously round, like, because of what I said to Halibut.
Oh no! Unless he is actually unless he actually is the bad guy. Do we remember?
Just bleeding, like.
And then looking over, like, I don't know if I don't. I'm beginning to think. Maybe he's okay.
I think like he is, like, if they found out through what I said, it would have been maybe they've done something to him or Dagwin, like that they don't know about, but like they wouldn't have just put themselves in the face of that.
That's true.
If this was them, they are on our side. That doesn't mean like, oh, I trust him completely. You know, he's got a brother ghost that comes out of people's shadows. At least I think that's what that was. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell that was.
I think he did that to be edgy, but that's fine.
Well, it scared the shit out of me, and that was while I had a 100-foot acid and seawater monster. I'm not sleeping again, am I?
No.
I'm just not gonna bother sleeping.
We'll put something in your tea and you'll sleep. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't your fault. Okay.
Okay.
They have ways and means to know what we're doing.
If they knew we were
Ben, are you gonna ask that as well?
I'm asking how close I am to the conversation. Did you remove yourselves, or?
Oh.
I only would have made sure that I wasn't in earshot of Dagwin or Halibut.
Yeah.
Otherwise, anyone else could be nearby.
Then I would have woke up and go, no, it's my fault.
I was gonna say, actually, do we know that they're casting Scry?
Yeah.
They do. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. Then I will say that. That was my next question. It's like, it's not your fault.
Confirmed that Dagwin has. Yeah, Dagwin and Halbert were there when the Witch Hunter came back and said, "Here's this bright red hair." Probably the one with bright red hair, and then they cast around that, and that was the first time it was in Burrow.
But I wasn't gonna say that it was like Zeke's fault or anything. I was
no one's fault.
No, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, Dewey. It's
how
not.
How dare you want a haircut? You selfish prick.
Yeah, Dewey. It's not your fault. They have ways and means to track us down, and we have to be more careful. Careful next time. From now on, you know. But yeah, I don't think it's your fault. You were amazing.
I was scared.
You just annihilated it.
That acid. I'd forgotten about it for so long. I didn't even know if it would work on it. I mean, it's made of water.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we know now. So when we face the next one, just before he starts, like, he doesn't have time to panic. I was like, him again.
Okay.
You're amazing. Okay.
I've still got one coated in that. I don't know how long it lasts, but
you should not touch it. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So, don't lick it or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, you should get some whiskey and then sleep.
Okay.
Cool aunt, remember? Whiskey. I don't know. I don't know what to do with kids. Say some whiskey. I don't know. Fucking whiskey, man. Help them sleep.
Rum.
I don't know. Who knows?
Rum.
Rum.
We're on a ship.
We're on a ship.
Okay.
Navy rum
Rum.
specifically.
Yeah. This one? The one with a pirate on it?
Captain Blake? Yes, that's a good
The
one.
Captain Blake
Captain
Brown.
Blake's
There he is!
bathtub
There
rum.
he is.
Oh my goodness. He's just standing on the thing of rum.
Captain Blake, speaking of, will say, sort of wonder at some point say, Dynamite, I am aware that things have been swapped around a couple of times. I would like my bed back if that is okay.
Yes, you could definitely do that.
Thank you very much. I have been reliably informed to give it a bit of a magical clean before.
I mean, it's not. We didn't. That's. Sorry. Sorry on his behalf, because.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, looks into your eyes, and says, "We have fought and bled together and done incredible things this day. A little bit of magic to keep my bed clean, and I will think of it no more."
I just rolled a 21 to stealth and hide behind the sexual tension and move away from the conversation.
Well, in that case, you're gonna wrap that up.
He squeezes your shoulder and goes into his chambers at that point too.
I will pat his shoulder also, not as awkwardly as I think.
Okay.
As Captain Blake is leaving. Oh, sorry, were you going to say, Ben?
I was just going to say, I was going to poke my head out from the room where Diana's doing that and just go, "So you going to sleep with him or can I?"
I mean, if you want to try, sure.
That man has broken ribs.
Let his ribs heal. Come on.
Doctor's orders, he needs to rest.
What you can do.
I don't know. Who is that? Who's saying anything? I don't know. Where's Garrick at anyway? Because I gotta ask him, and then maybe. Okay.
Fucking Garrick stealth. He's not really bad.
Is he
Not
still
really bad. He's got a
invisible?
17.
Pretty good.
No, he's not invisible. He's not going to waste enough invisibility.
No, it's like every time he rolls really badly, I'm just imagining you turn around and he's just like.
You forgot he's invisible. He's not invisible.
You actually have to hide, right?
You get some for low not. It's
Move so slowly. Imperceptible.
I mean, how long have you been stood there for? I mean, he's got broken ribs. Anyway, how long? What?
There's a conversation to have there, and the answer isn't no. The answer is there's a conversation to have there.
Wow.
Like,
I know, right?
let me know by the morning?
Yes. As a doctor's knowledge, yes, a full night's rest heals broken ribs.
Wasn't expecting that. Cool.
I'm gonna go for a power nap. I might need it.
You go for a power nap.
Seek has a great idea.
And for any long rest, 6 hours of non-strenuous activity. 2 hours of non-strenuous activity alongside sleeping. So as long as it's not too strenuous, you can get the long rest.
We're pretty tired, so it probably won't be that strenuous. Just
It's fine. I can wake up at the crack of dawn. Crack is dawn.
I actually have a serious thing. Wait.
He's like got one hand on the door. He's not present for this conversation. Nobody would be.
Oh, no, I hope not.
He's more than welcome to be.
Okay.
He is if you want to catch him just before he closes the captain's quarters, he's got a hand on the door as you meet out with him. He's like, Tyree.
He kind of kicks up his walking stick and hands it to Captain Blake, along with his crossbow. Sorry for deceiving you about the cane. Hope you could understand that.
I can understand it, mate. I have some questions. I'm also quite tired. Do you want to come in? And he invites you into the captain's quarters. You all see him go in the captain's quarters with Hal.
Of course.
Well, shit. Who called that? Anybody? Anybody call that?
He's going to tell me, he's
when-
going, Dagwin! You didn't tell us about this.
He does not invite Dagwin. Dagwin is like, oh, that's my game. I don't know what to tell you. He closes the door, and he
Nice.
asks, first of all, he says, I was looking for magic on that, and I couldn't find it. How is that possible?
Oh, well, Tyrees are very good at being deceptive, I suppose. It's lead-lined, so detect magic wouldn't work on it.
See, I didn't know that was a rule in magic, so that's a new one to add to be.
Neither did I. I was quite surprised when you folks studied it. It didn't come up. I assume it was the lead,
Well,
unless it's really sturdy wood. Either one.
another thing. I have many hands on this ship, and my many hands have many ears. You think you know something about me, mate?
I don't know. More of an inkling. It's something quite familiar. The way you hold yourself, the way you speak, the way you project your voice. Your cadence, maybe? I don't know. Something familiar.
He's going to make an insight check. Get your drink. Well,
Can taxes be
Can
like
I insight check as well?
hiding?
you can make an insight check as well. Yeah.
Like,
Can-
now that
Yeah, it makes sense.
Can
that
taxes
would
be
still
like loitering
Might
outside
have
the
even
door?
gone to bed, like get some stuff
or-
that they've forgotten, just like hidden under the bed. Or
10 for my
10.
insight.
But he says, fair enough. I was born in the Empire. I am not. I am the age I look.
So am I.
Taxes
Um,
would like to.
You're the one who brought up I am the
Scout.
age I look.
make an insight check for taxes.
Yeah, that's terrible. I shouldn't have done that. You didn't ask for that. I want to take that back. I take it back.
Take it back. Stealth check is an 8. Okay.
I deal with my passive.
This the rest of the conversation continues in whispers, and as if he's
Boo.
aware. So no.
Well,
It's like
it's a
check
16,
16.
but there's a thing. There's a thing. I think is it just if it does she get?
Learns out your intention, stuff like that. Do you need to see them to do that?
Yeah, no, I think
Where it's.
maybe Seb will tell me if he's still awake. But is it like you can't roll below a 10 or something?
Oh, reliable talent for we're not that high level in Rogue anymore. So.
Oh, is that not a thing anymore?
But whether that is something in the monk thing for insight, I don't know. Is the answer to that?
You treat a roll of 7 or lower on the d20 as an 8. So I
Good to know.
rolled a 6. So
okay.
I got
So it would be 18.
an 18.
Okay, good to know. In that case, I would say he's aware and still chooses to speak. And says, "Yes, I was born in the heartland, Colonia, as much as yourself. I did. My family were well enough, and so I had my elocution, had my numbers, and also had my wits about me enough to know that what was going on was not right. So here I am. To taxes, this seems genuine. They're not lying at all, and also to they're not even disguising anything. They're just
Yeah.
Right. I need some rest, and so do you. Unless you're looking to join me, then I would very much like to take my bed.
I am a married man. I was about to make a roll for it, but I'm married.
You're married.
Shit, yeah, forgot about that. Shit.
I am a married man, but you were quite charming. Do you still wish to compensate my weapons?
No.
I can promise you this. Other than these two weapons, I don't have anything else.
The day's activities have driven all witticisms out of me. No, Halibut, you can have your weapons.
Very much. Try and sleep on your back. Do not lay on your sides. It would affect the setting of the ribs.
I will lay on my back. Doctor's orders. Not the first.
Good night, Captain.
Good night. And
Also, I believe we have a visitor underneath the bed.
Yes.
And then I leave.
I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to assume the rather beautiful human woman is going to be out of my room.
Wait, is she under the bed? I said outside the door.
Okay.
Whoa, I'm not.
And I'm going to assume the rather beautiful human woman is not going to be listening at my door anymore.
Good night, Captain.
Noted.
Wait.
Whisper, can you stop?
He's going to try and
Just continue the pattern.
I would actually like to do something. I want to
Yeah.
finish doing the spells.
Yes, the spells. That's what you.
I mean, I could go and set his ribs. I don't know. That's something I could do.
Garrick is going to talk to you and say, I have a similar cantrip to his. I can shape water and freeze it. Somebody needs to... Well, we're anchored. That doesn't make any sense. No, now that I think about it, I've got no reason. It's a whole conversation that I wouldn't think it would take some time, but we don't exactly have time. And he's a beautiful man.
Okay. Okay.
I would... This is a fast version of doing it. What I would say is it'd have to be fully open, and it would be both of us that would have that open side of it, and that would be the rule working on at the moment.
Cool. I wasn't expecting that, by the way.
Don't love the man, I'm assuming. It isn't love.
Oh, no.
I mean,
He's just pretty.
Yeah. Okay. You, I guess, have my blessing. I'm gonna go somewhere else for.
No, Garrick, that's
Hmm?
amazing, and we'll talk about it. But I want to spend tonight with you.
I'd like. And you go to awkward hammock evening together.
Now we've learned not to do it in the hammock.
You've learned
That
not
just
to do it in
ends
the
in
hammock.
pain, and then like just being tied up
There
in
are
not a
walls
good
and
way.
floors,
So-
and there's a hammock for after and cuddle.
As I see them walking away, can I quickly catch them?
He says, "You better have a fucking good reason."
I was just curious if Miss Diana would like to cast Identify on my walking cane. She seemed quite interested in the rest of my being, but didn't.
There's another cane that might need starting first. Maybe in the morning there.
I look at this person. I don't see a cane.
Yeah.
And
I'll take a look at it tomorrow. I am-
if you wish.
Very tired. And also, thank you for all the healing and everything you did.
Pleasure.
Well,
Just
I
sort
hope
of
you sleep well.
tap him awkwardly on the
Yeah.
arm.
I'm just gonna look in between all of them.
Oh my god, where are you? Where are you? Like, why'd you keep popping up?
I'm still at the doorway. I haven't left yet. It's like, well, you were gone too quickly, so I guess I'll go sleep with him.
Did you go knock on his door?
Yeah.
Wow, you haven't even spoken to him.
Slightly groggy. Yeah, come in, mate.
As Zeke's walking away, I'm like, that man has broken ribs.
As you come in, what do you say? You come in, close the door. There's a low burning candle giving sunlight.
Fancy a shag?
Asian check.
Wow. No,
Wait,
Sam,
do
your
it.
NPC also has fucking free will.
It's
He offered
an
it to
18.
me.
18.
And I'm-
He has free will, but it's just how convincing does he find this? Is the answer.
It's a chisel.
18. He looks
He
at
doesn't strike me as that kind of. Not that, like, okay.
He's a bit.
It's a salty sea dog.
Shaggy may not be on the table. I have doctor's orders to stay on my back, but I can make that work if you can.
Works for me.
And we will fade to black, and I think that will be our session for the night. As on that note, and why not that note, the party are level 12.
Oh my gosh.
Literally got level 12 as you are.
Perfect.
Weighing anchor, if you know what I
Anchor.
Oh my god.
I mean,
so
I mean, I
awkward.
was gonna say I was gonna experience his salty sea dog, but
No!
Oh!
Hey everybody, welcome for joining us, and I'm sorry. Only channel immediately. Do not pass go, do not collect. Oh, right, I'm
Guys
going to
are
look at what
gross.
Derek and
Diana get up to? I will tell you that now. No? Oh.
No. I was going to look at what our
Diana
sidekicks
gets a
get
plus
to
2.
a level.
Hmm?
Gets a
We-
plus 2.
Gets an ability score improvement or a feat if she wants to.
Ooh.
So I'll leave
Are
that
we
to you, Sam.
getting long rest with this as well?
You are going. Yeah, this is going to be a long rest. You're going to wake up the next
Cool.
morning.
We will do this in a bit, though, won't we, Sam?
yes.
we'll talk about
Is that
it.
innuendo? I don't understand what's going
No,
on.
it's actually
We'll
not.
talk about it later. I don't know what's going on.
There are things that people can do during the long rest.
I
Yes,
can't remember how many hours of the spells that I did.
You got everywhere but the last one, from what I remember.
Is it 2.5, and then I have another 2.5 hours to go.
No, I believe you had like 15 minutes left to finish the
Oh, okay.
second level spell. Was you trying to do?
Yes, yeah. There's like 15 minutes left on the third level spell because you did the first one, you got that done.
Oh,
then you tried to get through the third level spell and nearly got it done before everything kicked off.
All right.
So you have like 2.25 hours left.
I'll do that in this long rest as well.
Yes, that's perfectly. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Yay! Amazing.
Yeah, ability skill improvements both. So I'll have to see if Garrett takes a feat.
Taxes can now parkour, run up walls and across water.
Yeah.
Parkour! Yeah! More monk
Parkour.
shit.
It's like, fuck this boat. Stop running to the island.
Exactly, that would have been useful 5 minutes ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. I'm probably gonna go wizard. Still.
Go wizard!
Go wizard! Yeah!
We are
So-
dorks.
We're such dorks. Podcast about our imaginary characters.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Who, me?
oh, me?
Who, me?
No,
Please
no,
never do that again.
Why?
That was. Oh, I don't know what that was. It's like the. No.
Like Harley Quinn, but she's 7 years old. That was
Yeah,
why it was
that's-
really unsettling.
It's Mickey Mouse, you fucking idiots.
Okay, yeah.
You fucking idiot!
I got like
It's Mickey Mouse if he's from New York.
child pageant winner. I don't know why that was in my head.
One
I
of
don't know why that was
those.
in my head. Right? Maybe Gary can take the chef's seat. Who knows? Hi stream, we're just going through.
Hi.
The chef.
It's been a
Why
very
not? He's not
traumatic
gonna
stream
take that,
for us
though.
today.
But
Sam is just
anyway,
building the best boyfriend. Sam is just building the best boyfriend.
Building boyfriend. Boyfriend build.
can I have a say in my boyfriend?
Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
Level up.
Tell him what he's doing with his life.
Tell him what he's doing.
I mean,
Yes, man.
fuck you for making us sound so bad.
No.
I was gonna raid Scar, but he's just gone. That's sad. Cool.
But yes, thank you everyone so much for joining us. I'm going to help out a little bit while Bree is attempting to look who we're going to raid.
Get my links.
We have many things that we do, most of which is the one-shots that are directly behind Bree's head, but somewhere behind Sam, and somewhere in one of Doran's many properties.
There's one.
It is a starter adventure 1, 2, and 3. We have our 5th level adventure, which is the Great Gift Giver, and we have in the works our level 4.
Yes.
Surprise!
So we got 1, 2, and 3. We're making the 4th, and then by Christmas time, you can then also play the 5th one.
Yes. And hopefully we may have some more in that time as well, but we'll see. We have our witch book, the ritual spell book, and witch class, which is well on its way to being done. We have just had a.
That's a Twitter post about it.
Have we tweeted twatted about the candles?
No, not yet.
We have not.
We had
have
the
not.
candles.
We have the
Where are
candles in the actual property. They have been delivered. They are very nice looking.
Lovely
Yay.
little cauldron burners.
So they
To
will
go
be
with
on
your
their way
witch's
shortly.
brew wax melts from Rinky Dink Candles. Links in there. Very nice smelling candles.
Oh, little
Oh.
baby heads. Oh, so creepy.
And the creepy little doll's heads! And you get to
It's-
melt them.
It's a
Even
smaller
creepier.
version of this.
Ah, nah, nah.
Gross.
That's just...
But yeah, if you have backed the Kickstarter, that will be coming your way soon. We have had a delay on the dice. Again, they should be here in like hopefully 3 weeks.
This
So yeah,
year.
still waiting on that. But yeah, if you've backed the Kickstarter, check out some of the. Oh, I think I haven't seen that yet. Nice.
Oh, you
Check.
got it! You got it! Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was there.
And then the baby heads go inside, and then you melt the baby heads. Yes. Yes. But yeah. Check your the Kickstarter like messages and updates and stuff. We have some of the spells that we've been using on there for playtest, and if you do playtest it, then your name will be in the book. You just gotta let us know what your name is, not what your Kickstarter name is. Yeah. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Does anyone want to say anything else? But yeah, I hope Seb, if you're still there, I hope you feel better. And I hope, I mean, I didn't kill taxes, so that's good. Yay!
We made it.
I was very stressed.
Very, very genuinely did not think we were all going to make it through that fight.
Yeah.
That was
I thought we were gonna be dead.
scary.
I wasn't worried.
Good for you.
I know.
It's fine. You already have a backup character.
Yes.
You have many characters. I don't have one. I don't have a tool. So, yeah. If no one else wants to say anything, we're gonna go and raid Homebrew Cafe.
Sorry. Have we said that we're not on next week?
Oh, you're on nights, aren't you?
I'm on nights next week.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, we're not. I was gonna check.
So we'll work something out for next week.
Yeah,
My cat
but
shoved his head into the box of the candle melter.
Oh, what's that? Sorry?
Whisper shoved his head into the candle melter box, and now he's got styrofoam everywhere.
wow. Oh,
If they fit, they sit.
Didn't
fit.
Even if
But he still tries.
But yeah, we're gonna be going over to raid Homebrew Cafe. So yeah, stick around. We'll go see them doing some D&D.
Let's go.
It's covered in styrofoam.
Being
Oh, cat. Oh, cat.
cool. But yeah, we will see you guys soon. Monday for Chasing Shadows. Chasing Shadows Monday.
Oh boy.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Say
see
high
you
level.
guys.
We're catching up.
Catching up. I know. Oh no. But yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Bye.
You seem so full of wit and chivalry, but when we knock at your door, you'll break. We're done. We have fire in our veins, and we will break these chains. We're done. We won't be ripped apart. You will be burning battle scarred. We're tired of assault and bigotry. We'll stand and mock you viciously. Through music we captivate. Through songs and words we propagate. We'll mock and smear and slander. Infiltration, propaganda. After years is finally resolution. It's time to start the revolution. We're done.